Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken, University of Albany, and Seth's brother Joel. That's me. We're here to hopefully show you how to approach not only taking SAT questions, but how to prepare for the SAT test. We're sort of in a rush today, which I think benefits everybody, especially the viewers. So this is question 11 of the Structure in Expressions category in Khan Academy, which we strongly encourage you to practice on because Khan gives you free practice for the SAT. Okay, Seth wanted to do this one. We're thinking of just blasting through these five, but first we're gonna do the first one slower. Seth, take it away.
I'm not going to do it slowly. I'm going to do it. I'm going to blast through it.
Okay,
You
go
want
ahead.
to see if the tedious uh, brute force approach is to apply what you learned about factoring a polynomial, but here's the blast through approach. This 49 means that there must be a 7 as a constant in the factorization. And this 4x squared means that there must be a 2x for the variable term. Okay, so that rules out C, it rules out D, and it rules out B. So A is the answer.
Right. So the only
So what's going on here is that if we have 4x plus a number squared, sorry. You have 4x, if you have 2x plus a number squared, that's going to equal 4x squared plus other terms, an x term and a constant term. And if you have, let's call it m plus 7 squared, where m is let's say mx is a monomial in x, a linear term in x plus 7 squared, that's going to equal some stuff that's multiplied by x plus 49.
right.
Okay, and the only solution that fits both of these is A.
Right. So the thing of the approach is instead of factoring, I don't. It's likely that most people would look at this and say, "Oh, it's easier just to check and see
Yeah,
which one works,
yeah.
rather
Well, that's
than
essentially what I did.
right, right,
But I performed only the steps of checking that are necessary to rule out the distractors.
right, right." But you see, Seth, this topic is not. We are not doing quadratic equations. That's not.
No, it's not.
That's not
There's
what's
no. Well,
being
there's an.
asked.
It's an equation.
Yeah. Yeah.
These two expressions are equal.
Yeah. No, no, no. But we're not doing quadratic stuff. Nowhere here does it say quadratics. It says structure and expressions. So they are
I know, but
expecting us all.
this is a structure of products of linear 1 degree polynomials to get a second degree
Right.
polynomial, and a second degree polynomial is known as a quadratic.
Yeah, I know. But the point
Okay,
is,
let's move on to another one. I
okay,
think we're planning to blast through.
okay. Let me move this over. First of all, it's always nice just to see very quickly how they plan to do it. They are sure they're treating it the way we treated it. we can rewrite as the sum. Oh wow, look at that. They're using
Oh,
a
come
formula.
on.
Yeah. They're using. Oh, I hate that formula. Oh, I hate that. I hate that a squared plus 2ab plus b squared with a passion. Why? Because you don't need it. You don't need that. You don't need to know that formula. Oh, this is like two.
Well, you need to know it for other problems.
Oh, well, I don't know. But the bottom line is, the terms of the expressions right now we're in a rush, so we're doing these as if you do SAT questions. But when you're preparing for the SAT, you should completely understand everything behind this question, which includes all this stuff about squaring. And when you have an a plus b squared, it's the a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, that's called preparing for the test, is to understand this, but taking the test you do slightly differently. Okay, I'll have the privilege of doing the second question. So I'm doing it. Wait, I have to give myself annotation privileges. Okay, here I am. So doing it the same thing. There's got to be a 4 in here, and there's got to be a 5 here. So whatever has a 5 and a 4.
No.
Yeah, whatever has a 5 and a 4. Yeah, oops. They all have a 5 and a 4.
No. They
Oops. So this is a
all.
plus. This is a plus, which means they have to be the same sign or different signs.
Okay,
They can't be different signs.
the sign rules out
Seth,
D only.
Seth, I'm doing the question. I'm doing you get your chance. You get your chance.
Okay.
Okay. So we ruled out this one. We ruled out this one. Oh, well, this is a negative sign. This is a negative sign, which means this is the answer. So here you look at the choices and you basically look at the choice and see which one. It's faster to look at the choices than I think it is to factor this. Although one certainly could. Oh, I see. The way they're doing it is they probably are expecting you to go like this. This may be the way they approach it, because if you could recognize that this is that special pattern, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, or minus, then you can go this way. So anyway, okay, so just as quickly see how they did it. Okay, and then and then so this is it, right? And let's see how they did it. They probably did it the same way. Yeah, they did it the same way. They are using the formula. Yeah. This one here, if you go with the formula, then you could use the formula. If not, then you can just... We're using the signs. We're using the plus signs and the minus signs to tell us what the answer should be. Okay, Seth, this is your big chance. Seth?
Oh. Okay. Ooh. So we have a P and a Q.
Yeah.
What is the value of P divided by Q?
Ooh, this is a hard one, harder than the other.
Oh, but what you're told is that these two expressions are equal, that P and Q are positive constants. Okay, so what I'm going to do is multiply it out. Well, all I'm going to do is multiply out the right and see what the coefficients of the different powers of x are. For this problem, I don't need the coefficient of x squared. So, the coefficient of x is the answer, P. That's what P is, so I need to find the coefficient of x. Well, the coefficient of x is 2 times 8 times q. Now, the constant coefficient is, which should be 81, is q squared. So, yeah. Okay, so, and they asked for P over Q. P is 2 times 8 times Q. And then it doesn't matter that Q is 9. Right? P is 2 times 8 times Q. So the answer is 2 times 8, which is 16.
Wait.
So type in 16.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. No. Q is 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q is
Q
9,
is
right?
9,
Yeah,
but
Q
you
is
don't need
9.
to. However, they're not asking for Q. They're asking for the ratio of P to Q.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's you're saying it's
So I
16.
didn't need to know that. I didn't see far enough ahead to realize that I didn't really need. We didn't really need to match the 81 with the Q squared.
Right. So you're saying it's 616.
Yeah.
16. Yeah. I probably would have immediately looked at saw that oh god. Annotate. I would have immediately noticed that Q was 9. And then I probably would have oh, now I lost it. It's so frustrating with this stuff. I probably would have just noticed Q was 9 and then went from there. Um yeah. Okay. So let's see if that is where are we? Okay. So the answer here is 16, right?
Yeah. So the point is calculating everything uh, is silly extra work.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, it takes
But I was
time.
led to skip the silly extra work after I wrote out the algebra that prepared me to do all the work.
Right, but the trouble is that if I did it my way, wouldn't have to think so much. I wouldn't have to be so clever and smart. I would have just realized that Q is 9. I would have wrote this out. You double this is 72 times 2 divided by 9, 8, done. Okay, I would have done it much faster. I would have got the answer.
Well, no. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, rather than trying to be so clever, to think so much,
I think I could do it. I would do it faster by thinking more.
By thinking more.
Okay. Thinking more in my head. Okay. Shall we move? Check see what they say. Let's see how they.
This is an interesting one, and if this is an interesting one to see how they.
Let's see what they say.
Because Seth and I took completely different approaches. So let's see the third approach. Okay. Yeah. Well, wait, hold on. We need to clear. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's such a pain to do all this back and forth. Okay, here we go. How do they do it? Oh God. We can find the values of being used in the square of some special factor relationship. Oh, come on. What? Based on a special factor relationship, we know that. So you don't have to worry about negative. Okay, fine. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my goodness. What is this 144 doing? Oh, whoa. Wow, that's a long way of doing it. Wow, they are not taking any shortcuts, are they? But yet again, the whole purpose of Khan is not to teach shortcuts. It's to teach the long way to do it. And we keep emphasizing, which we realized last week, it's important for you to know the long way to do it first. And then when you're taking the test, if you've done it the long way enough, hopefully you'll be able to do it the shorter ways that we're showing. What do you think, Phil? The way Seth, I think we're only going to do.
That's why happy that we can add to what Khan provides.
Yeah.
Contributing.
I think we should slow down a little. I think we should stop it to this question. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, yes, you're right. Yeah. So, but don't take Seth and I. Especially me, we're sort of laughing, not laughing, but we're taking this like, oh my God, are you kidding me? But when you're studying for the test, you should understand what they're doing and understand this so that you can do things faster, perhaps, on the actual question. But yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give you different views. So you have any comments on how they did it, Seth?
I agree. I agree. This is. Well, show me the expression. Go back to the original problem. I want to point out something else.
Sure. What do you think?
No, the original problem.
That is the original problem.
Where it shows the P and the Q. There we are. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, here's the idea. notice that the middle term of this, something times x squared, a constant, and the middle term is 2 times 8 times q times x. This middle term matches with p.
Right.
So p equals 2 times 8 times q. P divided by q is 2 times 8 equals 16.
Now, but you did that. You're so smart, but you already did the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but the thing
But
is,
I think the way I did the problem, cold is pretty much equivalent. It's equivalent to what I did here. When I did it cold, I didn't realize that it was unnecessary to think about what q squared was.
yeah.
So, this is a squiggle thing I don't know. This is a thing I don't know. So what I did, I actually, what was extra and unnecessary was was uh, was was figuring out that 81 was equal to q squared.
Well, unless you have a lot of experience, it's a lot easier to work with specific numbers. I personally found it would have been easier to know that Q was 9.
Yeah.
And then just go from there, because now you actually have some stuff staring you in the face. See, but the theoretical approach is really good, really
Well,
nice.
let's we're talking about these things so that our viewers can learn how to do more math more quickly, more efficiently, and more theoretically.
Right? Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're listening to this, then please get something out of it.
8Q.
We are not saying that what we're doing is an utter waste of time.
Right. So
Okay.
that's basically saying you're interested in the middle term, and if you have 8x plus 2q squared, the middle term, the x term, is 8 times 2 times q, which is sort of like what I did, which I knew was 72 times 2, right? Because you do these two, 8 times q, 8 times 9 is 72 times 2. Okay, I think we're done. We only did 3 today, but that's fine. Our priority is quality as opposed to trying to do quality, I should say, as opposed to anything else. Okay, everyone, please give us comments, like us, dislike us, put some comments on our YouTube videos, or email us at satmathquestion@gmail.com. Tomorrow's Thursday, which means Throwback Thursday. We visit a question from 20 years ago. Okay, have a great day, everyone, and hope to see you when we do this next, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.